explanation. In January 2025, the Chief Minister of Jharkhand, Hemant Soren, launched the Enhanced Mayan Sampan Yojana in Namkum, Jharkhand. This scheme provides financial assistance to support women beneficiaries in the state. Key highlights of the scheme. 1. Purpose of the scheme: to provide financial aid to eligible women in Jharkhand, empowering them economically. 2. Assistance details. Originally launched in August 2024, beneficiaries received 1,000 month. Enhanced from December 2024, assistance increased to 2,500 month. Assistance for 2 months, 5,000, was transferred in January 2025 to 56.61 lakh women. 3. Eligibility criteria. The applicant must be a female resident of Jharkhand, not employed, self or spouse, in the central state government, public sector undertakings, PSUs, or government-aided institutions, not receiving any pension. Explanation of technical terms. 1. Financial assistance: direct monetary support provided to eligible individuals or groups to meet their basic needs. Example, women under this scheme receive $2,500 per month to help manage expenses. 2. Public sector undertakings, PSUs, companies owned by the central or state government that operate in various industries like oil, energy, banking, etc. Example, ONGC, BHAL, and SBI are PSUs. 3. Government-aided institutions, organizations or schools that are partially funded by the government. Significance. 1. This scheme demonstrates Jharkhand's commitment to improving women's welfare and supporting families in need. 2. It directly transfers money to beneficiaries' accounts, ensuring transparency and reducing corruption. 3. The enhanced support of $2,500 a month makes it a progressive step toward financial inclusion. Possible SBI IBPSPO exam questions. Multiple choice questions, MCQs. 1. In which year was the Mayan Sampan Yojana originally launched? A. August 2023, B. August 2024, C. January 2024, D. January 2025. Answer: B. August 2024. 2. What is the monthly financial assistance provided to women beneficiaries under the Enhanced Mayan Sampan Yojana? A. 1,000, B. 1,500, C. 2,500, D. 5,000. Answer: C. 2,500. 3. Which of the following is an eligibility criterion for the Mayan Sampan Yojana? A. Applicant must be employed in the private sector. B. Applicant or spouse should not be employed in central state government or PSUs. C. Applicant must be aged 18 to 60 years. D. Applicant must be a pensioner. Answer: B. Applicant or spouse should not be employed in central state government or PSUs. 4. How many women beneficiaries received assistance in January 2025 under the Mayan Sampan Yojana? A. 45 lakh, B. 50 lakh, C. 56.61 lakh, D. 60 lakh. Answer: C. 56.61 lakh. 5. Who is the current Chief Minister of Jharkhand? A. Raghubar Das, Hemant Soren, C. Babulal Marandi, D. Shibu Soren. Hemant Soren. Let me know if you want further clarification. Simplified explanation. On January 13, 2025, Prime Minister Narendra Modi inaugurated the Zeedmore Tunnel in Sonamarg, located in the Ganderbal district of Jammu and Kashmir, J&K. The tunnel is a significant infrastructure project aimed at improving connectivity to the Ladakh region, which is important for both defense and tourism. Key highlights of the Zeedmore Tunnel. 1. Length and features. Main tunnel, length 6.5 kilometers, width 10 meters. Includes additional features like a parallel escape tunnel, 7.5 kilometers wide, a ventilation tunnel, 8.3 meters, and major culverts. The tunnel enables all-weather connectivity between Srinagar and Sonamarg, bypassing landslide and avalanche-prone routes. 2. Altitude, located at an altitude of 8,650 feet above sea level. 3. Speed and traffic flow, designed to handle 1,000 vehicles per hour with a maximum speed limit of 80 kilometers per hour. 4. Cost and technology, built at a cost of 2,700 crore, using the new Austrian tunneling method, NM, suitable for the Himalayan geology. 5. Construction timeline, foundation laid, 2012. Construction began, May 2015. Soft launch, February 2024. Fully completed and inaugurated, 6. Tendering process, Initially tendered to ILNFS, but retendered in 2019 and awarded to ATCO Infratech Private Limited. 7. Significance: improves connectivity to the Ladakh region, supporting economic, defense, and tourism growth. Other important points: longest road tunnel in India, Shyama Prasad Mukherjee Tunnel, Chenani Nashri Tunnel, located in J&K, length 9.28 kilometers. Shortest road tunnel in India, Banwar Tunk Tunnel, located in Chhattisgarh, length 1,024 meters. Explanation of technical terms. 1. All-weather connectivity ensures the road remains operational throughout the year, even in harsh weather conditions like snow or rain. 2. New Austrian tunneling method, NATE-TM, a modern construction technique for tunnels. It uses the surrounding rock's strength for stability. Example, NATE-TM was used for the Zimor Tunnel to handle the fragile Himalayan geology. 3. Culverts, small tunnels or pipes built to allow water to flow under roads or railways. 4. Soft launch, a partial or informal opening of a project before its official inauguration. Significance of the project: enhances strategic connectivity to the Ladakh region, crucial for India's defense preparedness. Promotes tourism in areas like Sonamarg and Leh. Facilitates economic development in J&K. Possible SBI IBPSPO exam questions. Multiple choice questions, MCQs. 1. What is the length of the Zimor Tunnel? A. 5.5 kilometers. B. 6.5 kilometers. D. 9.5 kilometers. Answer B. 6.5. 2. Which tunneling method was used to construct the Zimor Tunnel? Cut and cover method. B. New Austrian tunneling method, NAM. Tunnel boring machine, TB method. D. Sequential excavation method, SEM. Answer B. New Austrian tunneling method, NAM. 3. What is the altitude of the Zedmore Tunnel above sea level? A. 5,500 feet, B. 6,800 feet, C. 8,650 feet, D. 10,000 feet. Answer C. 8,650 feet. 4. Which company completed the construction of the Zimor Tunnel? A. ILNFS, B. ATCO Infratech Private Limited, C. L&T Infrastructure, D. Ircon International, B. ATCO Infratech Private Limited. 5. What is the name of India's longest road tunnel? A. Atal Tunnel, B. Zedmore Tunnel, C. Shyama Prasad Mukherjee Tunnel, D. Jawahar Tunnel. Answer Shyama Prasad Mukherjee Tunnel. Let me know if you need further simplified explanation. In January 2025, the Center for Development of Telematics, CDOT, a telecom research and development center under the Department of Telecommunications, DOT, partnered with IIT Mandi and IIT Jammu to develop a new chip that will enhance spectrum efficiency. This chip, named the Wideband Spectrum Sensor, WSS, is part of a project supported by the Telecom Technology Development Fund, TTDF. The primary goal of this project is to improve broadband and mobile services, particularly in rural and remote areas of India. Key highlights. 1. About the project. Objective: to design an application-specific integrated circuit, ASIC chip, that optimizes the use of radio spectrum for broadband services. Focus: the project will primarily enhance spectrum efficiency in rural areas. Support: the project is backed by TTDF, launched in 2022, which funds telecom innovations in India. 2. Technical details. The chip will use a spectrum sensing algorithm to identify unused spectrum, called spectrum holes, without causing interference. It focuses on detecting underused frequency bands above 2 GHz to improve spectrum utilization. The project will test the chip on the 6 GHz satellite band, 5.925 to 7.125 GHz, using field programmable gate arrays, FPGA, which allow reprogrammable testing. 3. Significance of WSS chip. The chip helps in dynamic spectrum access, enabling communication systems to utilize unused frequency bands efficiently. This will enhance broadband and mobile services, ensuring connectivity even in underserved areas. The project will also generate intellectual property, IP, for India, promoting innovation in telecom technologies. Explanation of technical terms. 1. Spectrum efficiency refers to using available radio frequencies, spectrum, in the best possible way to deliver services like mobile communication and broadband. 2. Spectrum holes, unused portions of the radio frequency spectrum that can be identified and utilized by communication systems. 3. Application-specific integrated circuit, ASIC, a custom-designed chip created for a specific purpose, such as optimizing spectrum use. Example, the WSS chip is an ASIC tailored to spectrum sensing. 4. Dynamic spectrum access, a technology where communication systems automatically detect and use unused spectrum to avoid interference. 5. Field programmable gate arrays, FPGA, hardware that can be programmed and reprogrammed for testing and implementing algorithms. 6 gigahertz satellite band, a frequency range 5.925 to 7.125 gigahertz, used for satellite communication, which will be optimized using this chip. Significance of the initiative. Rural development enhances telecom services in rural and remote areas. Innovation promotes the development of indigenous telecom technologies in India. Efficient resource utilization optimizes the use of limited radio frequency spectrum. Possible SBI IBPS PO exam questions. Multiple choice questions. Which organizations partnered with CDOT to develop a spectrum efficiency chip in 2025? A. IIT Bombay and IIT Delhi, B. IIT Mandi and IIT Jammu, C. IISc Bengaluru and IIT Madras, D. IIT Roorkee and IIT Kanpur. Answer B. IIT Mandi and IIT Jammu 2. What is the name of the chip being developed by CDOT and its partners? A. Wideband Communication Module, B. Wideband Spectrum Sensor WSS, C. Dynamic Spectrum Chip, D. Cognitive Spectrum Analyzer. B. Wideband Spectrum Sensor WSS 3. What is the frequency range targeted by the WSS chip for optimization? A. 2 to 4 gigahertz, 5.925 to 7.125 gigahertz, C. 3 to 5, 1.8225 gig answer, B. 5.925 to 7.125 gigahertz. 4. What is the role of the Telecom Technology Development Fund, TDF? A. To promote foreign telecom investments. B. To support R&D in telecom technologies for rural areas. C. To regulate the pricing of telecom services. D. To develop global 5G networks. B. To support R&D in telecom technologies for rural areas. 5. Which technology allows the WSS chip to test designs? A. Artificial intelligence, AI. B. Quantum computing. C. Field programmable gate arrays. D. Blockchain technology. C. Field programmable gate arrays. Simplified explanation. In January 2025, Indachip Semiconductors Limited, a company based in Noida, Uttar Pradesh, partnered with Yitoa Microtechnology Limited, YMTL from Japan, to establish India's first private semiconductor manufacturing facility in the Orvikal Mega Industrial Hub, Kurnool, Andhra Pradesh, AP. This project, with an investment of over 14,000 crore, supports India's Atmanirbhar Bharat, Self-Reliant India, initiative by promoting domestic semiconductor production and reducing dependency on imports. It also aligns with Andhra Pradesh's Semiconductor Policy 2024, which aims to make the state a hub for electronics and semiconductor manufacturing. Key highlights. 1. Significance of the project. The facility will specialize in manufacturing silicon carbide SI chips used in energy-efficient technologies, electric vehicles, EVs, and renewable energy systems. Initially, the plant will produce 10,000 wafers per month, with plans to increase production to 50,000 wafers per month within 2 to 3 years. 2. Government support. The AP government will provide land in the Orvikal Mega Industrial Hub and ensure necessary infrastructure and support for the project's success. Number 3, economic impact. The facility will generate significant local employment opportunities and contribute to India's growth in advanced technologies. 4. Alignment with national policies. This project aligns with India's Atmanirbhar Bharat vision and complements other national initiatives like the Gujarat Semiconductor Policy 2022-2027. Technical terms explained. 1. Semiconductor, a material that conducts electricity under certain conditions, used in making chips for electronics like computers, smartphones, and EVs. Example, chips in smartphones that handle processing and memory are semiconductors. 2. Silicon carbide, SE chips, a type of semiconductor chip known for its high efficiency and heat resistance, ideal for EVs and renewable energy systems. 3. Wafers, thin slices of semiconductor material, like silicon, used to manufacture integrated circuits and chips. 4. Atmanirbhar Bharat, a national initiative aimed at making India self-reliant by promoting domestic production and reducing imports. Comparison with other semiconductor projects in India. Gujarat Semiconductor Policy 2022-2027, India's first semiconductor policy, launched in Gujarat in November 2024. The first AI-enabled semiconductor fabrication plant is being set up in Dholera, Gujarat. India's first semiconductor manufacturing facility is also coming up in Sanand. Important details about Andhra Pradesh AP, Chief Minister N. Chandrababu Naidu, Governor Syed Abdul Nazir, Capital Amaravati. National Parks Sri Venkateswara NP, Papakonda NP. Possible SBI IBPS PO exam questions. Multiple choice questions. 1. Where is India's first private semiconductor manufacturing facility being established? A. Gujarat. B. Karnataka. C. Andhra Pradesh. D. Tamil Nadu. C. Andhra Pradesh. 2. Which companies are collaborating to set up India's first private semiconductor facility in AP? A. TCS and Samsung. B. Indichip Semiconductors Limited and Yitoa Microtechnology Limited. C. HCL and Intel. D. Wipro and Qualcomm. Answer. B. Indichip Semiconductors Limited and Yitoa Microtechnology Limited. 3. What is the primary product of the facility being set up in Kurnool, AP? A. Lithium-ion batteries. B. Silicon carbide SiCePs. C. Artificial intelligence chips. D. 5G network devices. Answer. Silicon carbide SiC chips. 4. Which policy aims to make Andhra Pradesh a hub for semiconductor manufacturing? A. Atmanirbhar Bharat Policy. AP Semiconductor Policy 2024. C. Digital India Policy. D. AP Innovation Policy 2023. Answer. B. AP Semiconductor Policy 2024. 5. What is the planned monthly production capacity of the semiconductor facility in AP in 2 to 3 years? A. 10,000 wafers per month. B. 30,000 wafers per month. C. 50,000 wafers per month. D. 100,000 wafers per month. Answer. C. 50,000 wafers per month. Slide explanation. The 28th Conference of Speakers and Presiding Officers of Parliaments of Commonwealth Countries, CSPOC, will be held in New Delhi, India, in 2026. This was announced by Om Birla, the Speaker of the Lok Sabha, during the CSPOC Standing Committee meeting in Guernsey on January 10, 2025. About CSPOC. 1. Purpose. The conference focuses on parliamentary cooperation among member countries of the Commonwealth. Key themes include using artificial intelligence, AI, and social media in parliamentary operations. Technologies like AI are being used for regional language translations and making parliamentary documents available in multiple languages. 2. Significance of India's role. India, the world's fifth largest economy and third largest startup ecosystem, has been recognized for its rapid growth in sectors like agriculture, fintech, AI, and innovation. Hosting the event highlights India's rich cultural heritage and its global philosophy of Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam, the world is one family. 3. Historical context. India previously hosted the CSPOC in 1970 to 71, 1986, and 2010. Key terms explained. 1. CSPOC Conference of Speakers and Presiding Officers of Parliaments. A meeting of speakers and presiding officers from Commonwealth countries to discuss issues related to parliamentary practices and governance. 2. Artificial intelligence, AI, technology that enables machines to perform tasks that typically require human intelligence, such as language translation, decision-making, and data analysis. Example, AI tools can translate parliamentary speeches into regional languages in real time. 3. Commonwealth countries, a group of 56 countries, most of which were once part of the British Empire, working together to promote democracy, peace, and development. 4. Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam, a Sanskrit phrase meaning the world is one family, emphasizing global unity and harmony. Possible SBI IBPS PO exam questions. Multiple choice questions MCQs. 1. Where will the 28th CSPOC be hosted in 2026? A. London. B. New Delhi. C. Singapore. D. Sydney. Answer. New Delhi. 2. Who announced that India would host the 28th CSPOC in 2026? A. Nirmala Sitharaman. B. Narendra Modi. C. Om Birla, Rajnath Singh. 3. What technologies are emphasized in the 28th CSPO for parliamentary operations? A. Blockchain and cryptocurrency. B. Artificial intelligence and social media. C. Cloud computing and cybersecurity. D. Robotics and Internet of Things. Answer. B. Artificial intelligence and social media. 4. When did India previously host the CSPOC? A. 1980, 1995, 2015. B. 1970 to 71, 1986, 2010. C. 1975, 1990, 2020. D. 1960, 1980, 2000. Answer B. 1970, 71, 1986, 2010. 5. What does the philosophy of Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam signify? A. India's self-reliance in technology, promotion of international trade agreements. C. The world is one family. D. Scientific advancements in India. And C. The world is one family. Nation. According to the annual India FinTech Report 2024 by Trax Technologies Limited, India ranked third globally in fintech funding in 2024, despite a 33% decrease in funding compared to 2023. India's fintech sector raised USD 1.9 billion in 2024, down from USD 2.8 billion in 2023. Key highlights of the report. 1. Global rankings. United States, 2nd, United Kingdom, 3rd, India. 2. Funding trends. The highest funding of USD 805 million occurred in the third quarter Q3 of 2024. 59% of total funding was raised in the second half H2 of 2024. August was the most active funding month, contributing USD 434 million. 3 key investors. Top fintech hubs in India, Bengaluru, Mumbai, and Delhi. Major investors include Seed Investments, Venture Catalysts, Y Combinator, and Singapore. Early stage funding, Elevation Capital, Gurugram, GMO Venture Partners, Japan, and Peak XV Partners, Bengaluru. Late stage funding, Creaegis, Bengaluru, the Rise Fund, USA, and Amara Partners. 4. Unicorns and IPOs. 2 new unicorns in 2024, Moneyview and Perfios. 8 IPOs in 2024 compared to 2 in 2023. 5. Sector-wise insights. Digital lending solutions attracted 64% of total fintech funding. Investment tech segment secured USD 320 million, an 11% decrease from 2023. Payment segments suffered a 7% decrease, raising only USD 194 million. 6. Mergers and acquisitions activity decreased by 16%, with only 26 acquisitions in 2024, 31 in 2023. TAG, technical terms explained. 1. Fintech, short for financial technology. Fintech refers to the use of technology to improve financial services like digital payments, lending, and investment management. Example, apps like Google Pay or Paytm are examples of fintech. 2. Seed and early stage funding. Seed funding, the first round of funding for startups to develop their business ideas. Early stage funding, investment at the initial operational stage of a company. 3. Unicorn, a startup valued at over USD 1 billion. Example, Flipkart and Byju's are Indian unicorns. 4. Initial public offering, IPO, when a private company offers its shares to the public for the first time to raise funds. Example, Zomato's IPO in 2021. 5. Digital lending solutions, platforms or services that provide loans online without requiring physical paperwork or visits to banks. Example, apps like CreditBee or MoneyTap. Possible SBI IBPS PO exam questions. Multiple choice questions MCQs. 1. Which country ranked third globally in fintech funding in 2024? A. United States. B. United Kingdom. C. India. D. Singapore. C. India. 2. How much funding did India's fintech sector raise in 2024? A. USD 2.8 billion. B. USD 1.9 billion. C. USD 35 billion. D. US 805 million. Answer, B. USD 1.9 billion. Explanation. The India-Nepal Intergovernmental Committee, IGC, on Trade, Transit, and Cooperation to Combat Unauthorized Trade was held in Kathmandu, Nepal from January 10th to January 11th, 2025. This meeting aimed to strengthen the trade relationship between India and Nepal by discussing issues related to trade, transit, and combating unauthorized trade. Key details of the IGC meeting. 1. Main objectives. A review of bilateral trade and economic relations between India and Nepal. Discussion on issues like intellectual property rights, IPR, and market access between the two countries. 2. Participants. India's delegation, led by Sunil Barthwal, Secretary of the Department of Commerce, Government of India. Nepal's delegation, led by Gobinda Bahadur Karki, Secretary, Ministry of Industry, Commerce, and Supplies, Government of Nepal. 3. Key issues discussed. Review of important trade treaties, like the Treaty of Transit and the Treaty of Trade. Proposals to amend current agreements for better cooperation. Development of trade infrastructure, including the electrification of the Raxaul, Bihar, India, Burgunj, Kathmandu, Nepal rail line. Wheat supply. India agreed to supply 2 lakh metric tons of wheat to Nepal. Discussions about cargo transit rules on specific routes between Nepal, India, and Bangladesh. Plant quarantine. India agreed to include certain products like Jatamansi root extract and timurberry in the list of processed items. 4. Other key points. A joint working group, JWG, will be formed to discuss the acceptance of online certificates of origin between Nepal and India, and also in the context of South Asian Free Trade Area. India raised concerns about milk exports to Nepal, particularly regarding products like whey and cheese, which are not sufficiently produced in Nepal. The Second Joint Business Forum, on the sidelines of the IGC meeting, the Second Joint Business Forum, JBF, was held in Kathmandu on January 11, 2025. The forum aimed to promote business opportunities and discuss ease of doing business between India and Nepal. It was co-chaired by representatives from Indian Oil Corporation, IOC, and Nepal's Investment Board. Technical terms explained. 1. Intellectual property rights, IPR. IPR refers to legal protections granted to the creators of inventions, artistic works, and brand names. Example, copyright protects authors' works, and patents protect inventors' ideas. 2. Treaty of Transit, an agreement that allows goods to move through one country to reach another, while ensuring that the transit country has control over customs and transit duties. 3. Treaty of Trade, an agreement between two countries that defines the terms under which trade will happen, including duties, tariffs, and trade restrictions. 4. Joint Working Group, JWG, a cooperative committee formed to work on specific tasks or agreements, in this case related to online certification of trade goods. 5. Certificate of Origin, COO, a document that verifies the country in which the goods were produced or manufactured, often used in international trade. Possible SBI IBPSPO exam is multiple choice questions, MCQ. 1. Where was the India-Nepal IGC on trade, transit, and cooperation held in January 2025? New Delhi, India. B. Kathmandu, Nepal. C. Colombo, Sri Lanka. Dhaka, Bangladesh. Answer: Kathmandu, Nepal. 2. What was the primary purpose of the India-Nepal IGC meeting held in January 2025? A. To discuss military cooperation. B. To strengthen bilateral trade relations and address trade issues. C. To discuss environmental issues. D. To sign a defense agreement. B. To strengthen bilateral trade relations and address trade issues. 3. How much wheat did India agree to supply to Nepal in 2025? A. 1 lakh metric tons. B. 5 lakh metric tons. C. 2 lakh metric tons. D. 10 lakh metric tons. Answer: C. 2 lakh metric tons. 4. Which of the following products did India agree to include in its plant quarantine list in 2025? A. Apples and oranges. B. Jatamansi root extract and timurberry. C. Wheat and barley. D. Rice and oats. B. Jatamansi root extract and timurberry. 5. What is the full form of IPR, which was discussed in the India-Nepal IGC meeting? A. International Public Relations, Intellectual Property Rights. C. Indian Patent Rights, Property Rules. B. Intellectual Property Rights. Let me know if you need